Hello, goddesses. This is your girl, Lotus, and I'm coming to you from Goddess Vlog Media. And I'm here today to share with you a few tips on how to prepare your scalp and your locks for your Retie appointment. When you start your shampooing process, and this is whether you are doing it right before your Retie appointment or in between, you could probably do it. It just depends on if you struggle from a lot. So if you have an overabundance of dry, itchy, flaky scalp, and you're in between an appointment, you might want to do this whole process. But if you don't, you might just want to do it right before you go in for your reties and do a regular shampoo in between when you're trying to maintenance your scalp and locks. Now, as we all know, there are some locticians that do not participate in the most important step to healthy locks, healthy hair, healthy scalp, which is the shampooing process. So if you are utilizing a loctician that do not shampoo your locks before you get your reties, this video is for you. When it comes to your scalp health, it is important, just like your skin or anything else, sometimes requires some level of exfoliation. If you are the type of person that have, say you have really bad dandruff or you have a buildup on your scalp, and in between hair appointments, you try to do certain things to keep your scalp from flaking up or something like that, you may want to consider, say, some type of antiseptic spray. I have mine. My antiseptic spray is in this spray bottle, and I spray my scalp with it before I do my shampoos. And I just really just spray it through. All I'm doing is giving my scalp an opportunity to release anything that is holding and sitting on it before I go through my shampooing process. So I just kind of spray it throughout my hair. Throughout my scalp. I'm targeting my scalp for this. So then I always get a little flaky around here in the front. So I'll do that. So I'm gonna let this sit for a few minutes. Usually I just kind of just rub it through my scalp as I let it do what it's doing. It feels really cooling on the scalp. It feels really good, actually. So yeah, that feels good. So yeah, usually I let that kind of just sit on for maybe a minute or so and let it do its thing. I kind of help it, come on up to the surface. And then I'm going to go to another product that I'm going to recommend below. And I found these products on Amazon. I'm really enjoying these products. It's by Pacifica, and it is a rosemary detox scalp scrub. It has sea salt, rosemary, and charcoal in it. So I was a little leery about this at first because I wasn't sure if it was going to have like the some scrubs have like little granules in it, and I wasn't sure if they were going to dissolve or if they needed to just be rinsed out, because when it comes to locks and things like that that don't dissolve with water, you put it in your locks and there is a strong chance that it could sit in and nestle into your locks. Like when I go to the beach and things like that, I try not to let a lot of sand get in my hair because I don't want it to get in the little nooks and crevices of the lock and then just kind of chill there. I was very concerned at first with this scrub because I was like, if whatever is scrubbing my scalp, is it going to dissolve? And it is, because it's the sea salt. So, and this is really also good for people that are newly locked, that need that salt, in the midst of their locks to kind of help them go ahead and lock. This is good for that. I've been using this, and all I do with this is I really just take some, I put it on my hand, here, and I don't be scared to use it. You know what I'm saying? I just go ahead and get it on my fingertips really good. This is what it looks like. So I get it on my fingertips really good, and I just go in. Now, my most flaky part is right around here. So I get it in here, and and you're going to see those granules, which is the sea salt. But I get it in good in my front area here. But I go through my whole scalp. I go through the whole scalp with it. And be ready, because you're going to feel that salt fall. So at this point, now that I've scrubbed that all through, I'm going to go ahead and put my hair in my 4 little quadrants that I do when I shampoo my hair, just to give it some level of control, give me some level of control, honestly, because, hey, this could be a lot. But I will encourage people to, newly locked wearers, I encourage you to braid and band your locks, please. And if you are not familiar with my butterfly kiss starter lock maintenance method, please check out that video, and I will link it below, because the importance of braiding and banding your hair is not emphasized enough to me, honestly. I feel like people should talk about it a little more, especially because of the way that the locks are being installed nowadays. That braiding and banding is crucial. It's crucial to people's investment, you know, because, oh yeah, they getting it in. They charging good money for these installs that have a really strong chance of giving you a hard time after about 6 months with the just amount of bunching and things that happen with it. So check out that video. But I usually put my hair in sections just to get through the shampooing process, and also to kind of let it dry just a tad bit before I do anything else to it, which will be putting some little bit of product on it, maybe like my rosemary oil. I mean, not rosemary, or my rose water. I'll be putting my rose water on my locks, and probably, I don't know, I put a set on them last time, a flexi rod set, but this time I'm thinking of maybe just doing a braid out, something like that. I try to keep a little texture on my locks, especially since they are still recovering from the trauma I decided to take them through because my own selfish masculine beauty needs, you know. That is, yeah, these granules, they're everywhere. This salt, I need to quit saying this salt is everywhere, but that's what it's supposed to be, everywhere. So it can be all over my scalp. But yeah, I really encourage lock wearers to take your scalp health a little more serious than what's really being pushed about it. I see a lot of people in the lock community that suffer from thinning locks, hair loss, and things like that, and people, you know, automatically want to take it to being, you know, the maintenance or the tightness and the technique used and the tool used and all these things, you know, when it comes to hair loss. But people skip over the fact that a clean scalp is not really being pushed like that. And it's not showing up in the areas when it comes to why am I losing my hair. People go to everything except that. And then the first thing we'll do is throw a scalp oil, which I hope you ain't using Mielle's because it's taking people's hair out, but refer to the video below. We'll go to everything else, but we won't really hit how scalp health could be affecting the journey and causing some levels of hair loss. So I really want to start emphasizing more on how to just keep your scalp in a space where it's the perfect environment to produce a healthy strand of hair that will give you healthy locks. Even just the diameter of the hair strand is affected by the health of the scalp. And if you understand what I mean when I say diameter of the hair strand, you have hair strands that are thick in diameter, the strand alone. And then you have hair strands that are thinner in diameter alone, just the hair strand. So I've seen cases where people, you know, hair strand has thinned out. Like the hair that used to grow in that area, the diameter of the strand was thicker at one point. So there are so many things that could dictate the strand of hair that grows out of your scalp. And when it comes to flaky scalp, dry scalp, build up on scalp, different products that could nestle into the follicle and produce a unhealthy environment for that hair strand to grow out and be healthy, you know. So, you know, a good shampoo a good cleanse for the scalp is very important. Think about that. So when you do get around to doing it, and whatever routine you decide on and how often you decide to cleanse your scalp, when you get to that scalp, you want to give it everything you got, you know, because it's waited a long time for this. It's been watching body get cleansed every day while it's sitting up here having to wait months, you know, weeks. When you sit there and allow that to happen, go ahead and give it something to, you know, make it worth the wait. Now that I have done that, I'm going to hop in the shower because that's usually where I do all of my shampooing at. But I'm going to hop in the shower. I just came from the gym, so this is the perfect time to hop in. And I'm going to use this Rosemary Purifying Clarifying Shampoo. Rosemary Purify Clarifying Shampoo, and it's rosemary and mint. And it's so ironic that it's rosemary mint because y'all know the Mielle line that was rosemary mint is the one that's been said to be taking people's hair out. Refer to the link below. But this one is a rosemary mint clarifying shampoo, and it's part of the same line of the detox. So I'm going to use this in the shower, and I'm going to probably do 2 to 3 lathers. Usually I try to just, because I do hair every day, my fingers are very conditioned to know when hair and locks are clean. So I have to feel it to know it. So I usually shampoo until I feel the feeling that I know the hair is clean at. So it could be, you know, 2 shampoos, it could be 3, I don't know. Hey, it may even be 1, because I used this the last time I cleansed my scalp, which was felt really clean. That's why I had to come on here and give a video about the process that I use. I feel like my scalp is in better condition starting with this shampoo than it was with the last shampoo, because I hadn't done this process yet. So I'm getting ready to shampoo this, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back from my shampoo, and now I am ready to do scalp serum. Is part of the Pacifica line. This is the serum. So it's Scalp Love Rosemary Mint Serum. So a serum is good, you know, like even when you do like your skincare, you know, the serum, when it comes to the point in your skincare where you do the serum, this is it now for the scalp. So I started doing this extra step, which I've never really done. I've never really put like a scalp serum on there, like in the process of, you know, doing my shampoo routine as part of the steps. Like I've never done that, you know, but I'll do 100 steps at night for my skincare. So I put this on after my shampoo, just on my scalp. So, and I keep my twist in, or my braids. I keep my braids in for this step as well. And I also thought about when I was doing the salt scrub, the, you know, the exfoliation part of the process, I had my hair loose, but I was thinking, I was like, okay, when I have my twist in or have my braids in, I can do that process with those in, and I think that'll kind of keep, you know, keep the whole thing together a little better. You know what I'm saying? A little more organization even to that step. So braid or twist your hair up before you do the exfoliation for more control at the base. So I just usually take this, and I just kind of, I need both my hands to do it, and like I don't have nothing around me to set this on, so I think I'm gonna do this. So I just kind of put it in my hand here, kind of roll it around so I can, then I just stick it under. Do one drop for each section. My scalp feels so good just from the scrub and the shampoo. So this is like, I don't know, my scalp's like, oh, this time, look at this one, take care of the way you should. That's what I so this is all you. Sorry, nothing right there. You don't get that. Yep. I'm like, this is like, so this is Don's recipe. Now, the rosemary mint line of Mielle's products was like taking people's hair out. So since I've been into more hair oils and scalp exfoliation and stimulation and things like that, this growth oil is probably the best one that I've used. And I say that because I had got it for myself, and then I had told my husband to go ahead and, you know, use it on his beard, because he usually uses another oil, but we couldn't get that oil at the moment. So I was like, well, here I have this oil, so just use it. And his beard started filling in. So I was like, okay, I might need to get serious about oil. So I started using it, and my edges started growing back. So I really like this oil. I put it on after the serum. I usually let the serum kind of dry in my scalp a little bit, and then I do the oil. So, you know, the oil is considered a sealant. So everything that, you know, I just did to my scalp, we're sealing it all in with this oil here. So I do the Donna's Recipe oil. I do 1 dropper full for each quadrant. So I go in there and get it. And how about this? So I go and get a freaking brow wax the other day, yesterday, and look at that. She burnt me. She burnt me. And what I'm gonna do about it? I laid there and allowed it. So I guess my pain threshold is so high. It's like I couldn't tell I was being burnt like that, not to produce that, you know. But at the end of the day, y'all gonna get it. Y'all gonna get the good, the bad, and the ugly. And this is ugly. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But hey, it is what it is. So I do my last step is this rose water spray. Now let me tell y'all something. I've used many rose waters, but this rose water right here smells like if you had to describe what a woman smells like just in her natural pheromones, it seems like it would be this. I don't know, like this smells so feminine. I don't know. It's just got that, like the notes of it just really come together really nice. But I've been using it. I've been using the mess out of it. But it's by Influence, the product line that I said I liked. And this is the rose water spray. It's infused with sea moss, honey, and avocado oil. I mist my face with this before I do any skincare. And I'll mist my face with it at night before I go to bed. Mist my hair with it. I don't do like a daily mist. And when I say daily, like I'm not doing it every day. Like I get up and I do it in the daily time. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by that. Because sometimes I don't mist my hair every day. I don't. So I'll do it like maybe every other day, or you know, if it feels a little crunchy. I don't know. I have this relationship with hair. Like when I feel it, it almost vibrates on a level to where I can just tell what it needs at the moment. So whatever I feel like it needs, that's what I give to it. So sometimes I don't feel like it needs to mist every day. And if it tells me different, then I'll do different. So yeah, the rose water is what I be putting on my hair after for the last step. And for this step, I go ahead and take my hair down, and because I want to mist it, you know, with the rose water and get it kind of all over. I don't know. Yeah, I just been doing my thing. I went, got in the shower and shampooed my hair, and then I had to have me a little something. I don't smoke, but I will find myself getting into that little happy place. You know what I mean? So that's where I am in my happy place right now, and showing y'all what I do when I get here, which is take care of my hair. I don't know. It's a very it's something about me handling my hair when I have just a little bit of something going on. It's like that thing that I told you, that relationship, that language that I have with it. It's like it's intensified. So I'm handling my hair. So like the conversation is like deep. So I love kind of being there when I get to my happy place, because the communication is great. Even though I still want to combine all of them, but you know, I want to do it. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place, but hey, what you expect? I'm in my happy place. Thank you. So I want everybody to enjoy their lock journey. Like honestly, I don't regret getting locks. Like I don't regret it like at all, because I feel like anything, and don't get me wrong, my hair was a decent, you know, thickness. Like I said, the front was always a little finer than the back, but I don't want to have to do my hair again. Like I don't see myself taking my locks out to the point where I'm positioning myself to have to actually do my hair again. Like I don't want to do that. Who wants to do that? Not me. Oh, I make myself laugh. I do. But yeah, I'm happy with my hair though. I'm considering what it's been, and you know, sometimes things can be a result of other things, like other situations going on in your life. I've been going through a lot lately, like a hell of a lot, and I feel like my hair has really suffered from it. But yeah, that is my shampoo routine. Like that's what I do. So I do the antiseptic spray. I do the exfoliation scrub. I do the shampooing, the clarifying shampoo. I do the serum, the oil, and the rose water spray. I'm going to twist my hair back up, and that is going to be it. That's it. I'm going to be ready to go for the next few weeks, and then I'll be ready to shampoo it again before I go to my retie. And at that point, I know my scalp will be ready to receive a great retie. And I do put the oil all the way down to the oil. I do all of that before I go for the retie. Again, this is for people that have to shampoo their hair before their lock appointment. So go ahead and do all the works to it, and then go for the appointment. And trust me, when you do a good job with it, they'll know that your hair is clean. I want you guys to understand that, you know, let's go ahead and get those scalps together so we can produce healthy strands of hair, so we can have healthy locks. So with that being said, I'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video.